yourself, what does it say about me right now if I'm trying to overextend myself and prove myself to a guy that doesn't want to commit to me? Like, hi, my name's Abby, and if it's your first time watching me, welcome. And if you've watched my other videos, welcome back. I recently had an interview with Dr. Andrea Pennington where I was talking about my own personal experiences on how I broke away from breadcrumbing, unavailable men, situationships, ghosting, all of that. So if you want to watch that interview, you can click somewhere up here or I will leave a link in the description box below. So in this video, I wanted to talk about how you ladies can break away from situationships and how you can actually help yourself, because I want you to understand something. If you want commitment and you're currently in a situationship, this video is definitely for you, because I want you to understand something that's so important. Staying in situationships is not good for your own mental health and emotional well-being. And the longer you stay in a situationship, the more it's going to deplete you of your self-esteem, rob you of your confidence, and even make you lose sense of yourself. Sorry guys, next door they're currently doing work, so if you can hear drilling, it's going to sound a bit annoying, but I will try my best to override the sound. So yeah, what was I saying? So you're probably going to lose all sense of yourself and lose sense of who you are, and you might start comparing yourself to other women because you can see that he's not committed to you. So you'll probably do things like go on his social media and start spying, like, who is he liking? Okay, he's liking that girl, that's his type. Now he's liking someone completely different to who you thought was his type, and now he's liking this person, that person, and you're trying to keep up, and at the same time you are overextending yourself, trying to prove to him that you are valuable, you are the one. But the fact is, he doesn't care. Maybe he does want commitment, but not with you. And I know it might sound harsh, but sometimes that's just it. He wants commitment, or maybe he doesn't want commitment, but either way, he's not committed to you. So you need to stop overextending yourself, okay? He's already sampled everything. He's overextended his 30-day trial period. Of course, he's going to continue to see you and interact with you because you're allowing him to have access to you. And whilst you're allowing him, you're staying stuck. He's probably flirting away, talking to other girls, whilst you're just waiting on him to commit to you. I mean, think about it. How many guys have flirted with you and you're remaining committed to a situationship? Just think about that. Like, all these guys you've possibly let pass you by that are ready to commit to you, but you don't even see that. You're not even paying attention to that because you're too busy looking at a guy that doesn't want to commit to you. So I need you to stop, pull all the way back, take me by the hand, because we're in this together, because I've been there, and I need you to just stop overextending yourself, because he is now taking you for granted and you're allowing it to happen. And men don't respect women that don't make them work for it. And I know it's hard because, like me, you're probably such a nice person and you just want to be kind, you don't want to be mean. It's not about being mean, it's just about respecting yourself enough to say, you know something, you're gonna have to work for it if you want me. So step back, don't worry about losing him, okay? If he wants to then go and find someone else, great. He was never going to commit to you in the first place. Or he might say, hey, where are you going? You're a bit silent on me. And he's going to realize, I actually now have to step up and give her the commitment if that's what she wants. If I want to continue being in her life and she wants commitment, it's judgment day. I better make up my mind, make my decision. Either way, whatever he decides to stay or go, it's a risk worth taking, because you do not want to waste any more time on a man that's not going to commit to you. What I want you to now do, and this is exactly what I did, I want you to take a step back and start dating yourself. I dated myself for a year and a half and it did me the world of good. In fact, I've made a free guide on how to date yourself. I will leave the link in the description box below, so make sure you download it. But whilst I was dating myself, I really built back up my self-esteem. I regained my confidence. I knew my value. I knew my worth. So when I did start dating again, I was operating from my higher self level. So I could see that when guys approach me and I would go on dates with them, if I got the sense of breadcrumbing, or they were trying to put me in a situationship, or they were ghosting, I just wasn't here for it. In fact, I got so comfortable in my own company. I was no longer looking for the one, if that makes sense. I was just at peace in my singleness, and I want you to get to that place as well. And in fact, I actually manifested love into my life. He's now my ex, but what I want you to take note of is once you start operating up here, you will start attracting guys up here that are of better value and much more suited to you, and they won't want to play games. Because my issue is that you stay faithful, you stay waiting, you give all your time to a man that will only go and leave you, and when he does, it hurts so bad because now you just feel stupid because you wasted all that time and you never got what you wanted. You need to now look at yourself, look at how you treat yourself, because how you treat yourself is how he's going to treat you. Now, I want you to ask yourself an honest question, and I'm not saying this to be mean. I'm coming at you as your auntie, your sister, your hairdresser, your best friend. But honestly, ask yourself, what does it say about me right now if I'm trying to overextend myself and prove myself to a guy that doesn't want to commit to me? Like, what does that actually say about you without me even knowing you? And I know you probably don't want to admit it or think about it, but your self-esteem is a bit down here. It's on the lower level when it needs to be all the way up higher. When you are operating at a higher level, you will not allow yourself to stay in situationships. You're going to say, okay, I want commitment. You can't give me the commitment. I'm out. That's it. That's how you should be operating, because staying, and the longer you stay, the more it just depletes you of your self-esteem. Whilst you're dating yourself, I want you to use the time as an opportunity to work on your own insecurities. Maybe you're jealous, perhaps you're a little needy, maybe you like attention. Whatever your own insecurities are, you need to now use the time to work on it and build yourself up, so that when the right guy does come along, you're not bringing those insecurities into a new relationship with a guy that's ready to commit to you. Because if you do meet that guy and you haven't worked on yourself, you have to really do the work. If you haven't worked on yourself, you're just going to self-sabotage your next relationship, and it would be such a shame to step back and then not do the work. It's a time for you now to improve who you are. And maybe you're not insecure, maybe you're not needy, perhaps you're not jealous. That's great. You still need to question, why are you allowing yourself to stay in a situationship if you want commitment? Perhaps there's fear there. Maybe you feel fear that there's not going to be anybody out there for you, but that's because you're operating at a lower level. Once you operate higher, you will start, trust me, you will attract the right guys to you. But you can't if you're in a limited mindset of thinking, well, this is just how guys are. There's no good guys out there. I better settle for this one because that's all that I can get. And I hope that makes sense to you. We can actually learn a lot from men and how they operate, because while we're thinking out of fear, like, oh no, there's no good men, I'm not going to be able to find anybody, he's prepared to let you go. He's in a situationship. He knows you're a good woman. He's sampled all your goodies. He knows you can cook, clean, do all of that. Yet he's prepared to risk it because he knows that there are plenty of women out there for him. And I want you to understand that once you start operating up here, you will understand as well that there are plenty of good guys out there. There is an abundance of good men. And I've met ladies that have been so faithful for years. They've allowed guys to come in and out of their lives, especially if the situationships happen in their early 20s. They're now like 30, 35, and they get to that point where they're done. But when they're done, oh my gosh, the impact on their emotional well-being, it's like they're just gone. They are bitter, they are sad, they are broken, they are hurt because they wasted all their time and all their youth trying to get that commitment and they just couldn't get it. And in the end, they're like, damn, it really wasn't worth it. They should have moved on. So please don't be one of those women, okay? I can go on and on and on this subject, but I'm going to leave it right here. Let me know if you are currently in a situationship, or what's the longest situationship you've been in. Leave comments in the comment section below, and also feel free to ask me questions, or maybe you'd like me to make a video on another topic. In the meantime, please don't forget to download the free guide on how to date yourself. The link is in the description box below. And I just want to say thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe so you will be notified when my new videos are out. And also, please like this video. It lets me know that you like content like this, and I will make more. So that's all I have to say for now. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.